gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by... A master storyteller.
Look as long as you please. Ready to give the signal. Coins, no?
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. So the acting chief of Melv was blamed. However, I've heard no report of her capture as of yet. It may well be that she is safe. Perchance, she has fled somewhere. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? I bear word from Regent Ken Sven, Your Majesty. He espied the delivery of a suspicious package to a man named Allard, a minister who happens to be one of the Queen Regent's staunchest and most powerful allies in the palace. From the pains he took to remain unseen, 'tis plain that Allard wished this delivery kept away from prying eyes. That alone is reason to suspect a connection to Deeza's scheme. The Regent Kin intends to call Allard to his chambers come nightfall. He bids you to use this opportunity to search the minister's chambers and see if there's aught to be learned. I shall ensure that the door to the minister's chambers is open between midnight and dawn. Pray, use that time to infiltrate and uncover aught worthy of suspicion.
It would seem... even need to visit the palace. Let us make for the palace, that she might investigate Minister Allard's chambers. I dare not enter the palace, but I would fain escort you to the castle entrance.
The guide is...
Good evening, sir. I trust you. You fared all right on the road? You know where to find me. Well met, sir.
There's comfort in the humble.
Pawns aren't permitted entry to the palace, but I would see you to the entrance if I may. Would you mind coming over here?
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
Ah, excellent find. We have arrived. We shall await you here, Master.
You are the Arisen. Yes? Follow me!
You are not allowed in here.
I must ask you to leave this place at once.
I'm in fine. Oh, goodness me. Such quietude is a blessing.
Follow me.
So tired. I barely the room to tie my boots. I wish the minister would be more careful. He takes the sentinel posted outside his chambers with him everywhere. There are times when no one's standing there at all.
What business could be so pressing that I must be summoned at this late hour?
I would not presume to know, my lord. However, it must be a highly sensitive matter for the regent kin to request a private...
Oh, perhaps the boy has finally grown...
My lord...
Oh, unwring your hands, as if anyone in this palace would dare say a word against me. Now, if Wilhelmina...
Surely none more important than this. I speak of the ascension of the Sovereign.
Indeed. But that, Your Grace, would be better discussed.
Well, well. We meet again. Is this stealthy business becoming a habit of yours?
Oi! Who goes there? Who's there?
Tut, tut. Now, this just won't do. How's a lady supposed to work with all these interruptions?
Oh, 'tis you, Lady Wilhelmina.
Mm-hmm. Do excuse us. We thought to enjoy a little fresh air. Though we had hoped for slightly more privacy, if you catch my meaning.
Apologies, my lady. But might I ask the name of your companion?
Are you sure it would be wise? Such knowledge has been known to cost a man his head.
Understood, my lady. If anyone asks, I shall say I saw naught.
A narrow escape. You should count yourself lucky that he was so easily flustered. I don't appreciate having my motives questioned. Something tells me this shan't be the last I see of you. Perhaps you'll be good enough to Off you go now. If you wish to speak further, 'twill have to wait. This is...
Seems my feet always lead me. Idleness is a luxury. It seems you've made a discovery. Regarding the false sovereign.
We ought to bring word of this to Captain Brandt. Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for. Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
Forgive me, but I cannot guide you from here. Now to report to Captain Brandt. Certainly, Master. I can take you to this individual. Follow me, if you would.
Quite the predicament.
I will give up. Let the Reaper claim me.
I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace discussing a curious rumor.
Regarding the Queen Regent? And an important personage, you mean?
Indeed. Some suppose there is more to her relationship with this Batali dignitary than is publicly known.
This can't be how it ends.
Pray, follow me.
Little enough gold to spend as 'tis.
How dare you?
Oh, what does this say?
Shall we take a closer look?
It's quiet
Over here, if you please. Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow. Unless I am mistaken, all we require is already in our possession. Over here, if you please. I shall wait.
Sometimes this is the only place I can find peace. This can't be real. It can't.
It seems we must part ways for the time being. It seems you've made a discovery regarding the false sovereign.
Follow me, if you would. Following along, I trust. Take care not to lose sight of me. Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige.
One Wakestone shard is a mere rock, but combined they can work miracles.
We ought to keep it with care. Stay with me, Arisen. Wait a moment. Would you mind coming over here?
Quite the predicament.
There's a ladder here.
We ought to put it to good use.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares all.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. I know this sigil well. 'Tis the crest of the neighboring country of Batal, a land with which Vermin has no official dealings at present. Let me see. It reads, "True to our word, we offer you the power of the Godsway. Pray make haste in securing Melv, that all might be made ready ere our plans are set in motion." A meager clue, though 'tis clear that the Queen Regent conspires with Batal. Though the political situation is stable at present, much blood has been spilt between Vermund and its neighbor in the past. I fear such a partnership would only portend the drawing of... At any rate, 'twould seem our search has led us to only more questions. Chief among them, what is meant by securing Melv and this Godsway? I will investigate these matters as best I can. In the interim, Your Majesty, should you have time to spare, might you make for Melv? Only once we have gleaned a fragment of the Queen Regent's plot, and ere it slips my mind, pray, take... As a reward for Your Majesty's efforts, you have been invited to attend. You will, of course, require raiment befitting of the occasion. I would ask that Your Majesty return once you've procured such attire.
Over here, if you please.
Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey. When treated to the foremost hospitality in, you know where to find me. Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all... right on the roads, despite the hour. Much obliged.
Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead and...
There will be other opportunities to lead. For now, let us follow.
Here we are.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim, do not forget that we work to... There is much we ought to tend to. Or shall change once we have attained. If your Majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you do so before we depart. Very well. The coronation is to take place on the morrow.
Master, pray leave this place. My body, it refuses to obey me. There is a voice within my mind. It commands me, sways my very will.
Sways your will? Could it be that the gods sway? We must quit this place, Your Majesty. I fear our plans may fall to naught. Let us return to the tavern. We've been had. The false sovereign commanded the pawns at the coronation, proving his own powers arisen. According to Regent King Sven, the pretender was wearing some sort of lavish necklace at the time. I imagine this artifact is the Godsway mentioned in that letter. Perchance 'tis a tool that grants power akin to that of the true Arisen. 'Twould do much to explain the events that we have beheld afore now. Alas, unless we find some way to unmake this Godsway's power, proving your Majesty's legitimacy, shall pray. Allow me time to search for a way forward. I shall inform your Majesty when I have prepared a plan of action.
Never could I have imagined such an outcome. What manner of artifact is this Godsway? I suppose 'tis pointless to ponder. Let us await the results of Captain Grant's investigation.
True enough.
Oh, Metza. Fancy a gander? Oh, fine. Where's one of the
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
We ought to put it to good use.